Ladies and gentlemen, with me right now is an entrant in the International Championship Tournament and won his first-round match on the last episode of Plump Me Up against Dalton Deuce. The chosen one, Jason Prince. Jason, you made your PWF debut at Plumpy Mania, and we will get to that in a sec. Tell us a bit about yourself, Jason. What makes you tick? What drove you to become a wrestler, etc.?
A lot of things don't really make me tick. I'm pretty much a laid-back guy. You know, like I said, I've strayed away from alcohol and drugs, so you know, I've always used the straight edge as my you know, as my motivation, and just being in the gym, studying tape, watching old matches, just learning. You know, when you're 20 years old and you've only been in the sport for 2 years and you're a relative unknown, you know, you got to make a name for yourself one way or the other.
Being as you're relatively new to the wrestling scene, how did it feel to make your debut at Plumpy Mania at Wembley Stadium?
Being able to participate and be on the card at one of the premier shows in wrestling was an honor and a privilege. Like you said, people didn't know who I am. They knew I was a relatively, you know, a newcomer. So for me, it was a chance and an opportunity to make a name for myself one way or another. It was unbelievable. 70,000 people. I went from performing in front of 60 people to 2 years later performing in front of 70,000 people at one of the biggest shows in the industry for one of the premier promotions in the industry. It's crazy, huh? It was almost like a dream come true. Yeah, I didn't get to win, but for me, I felt like I opened a lot of eyes. Just being a part of Plumpy Mania was awesome, and hopefully it'll be more appearances for me at Plumpy Mania years to come.
On the last episode of PWF Plump Me Up, you defeated a debuting Dalton Deuce to progress in the International Championship Tournament. How did it feel to get your first win in PWF and in a tournament?
Dalton Deuce is a tremendous competitor, but you know, getting a win, your first win in PWF, and especially in a tournament as prestigious as the International Championship Tournament, it meant a lot. It gave me some momentum. It gave me a chance for the fans to know who I am and give the wrestling industry something to talk about. I remember walking backstage, and a lot of the guys who had been in the industry for a while was telling me, "Hey kid, you had a good match," you know, and you know, that meant a lot. You know, for me, this tournament is an opportunity for me to to showcase my abilities, showcase my talent, and open eyes.
Tonight we will find out who joins you in the next round. Is there anyone that you would like to face in the next round, and is there anyone you would like to avoid?
There's nobody in the tournament I really want to avoid. You know, I'm all for, you know, competition and trying to better myself in the ring, whether it's a win or a loss. For me, it's about, like I said before, just showcasing my talent and giving people something to talk about. You know, I have to thank the, you know, PWF officials in the front office for giving me a chance in this company, and you know, being in a tournament like this and getting your first win, it means a lot to me, and hopefully, you know, I can survive and advance. You know, one of my main goals in coming into wrestling is to one day be a world heavyweight champion, and that's what I'm on a mission to do. You're going to take some losses, you're going to get some big wins, but it's all about how you react in those situations. I love this business, and I just want it to love me back, and hopefully one day it can result in a championship in PWF.
Thank you for your time. Now on to wrestling action.